So the doctor's like, I don't know, you probably don't have the best ESP. And then she starts to leave the room, and you're like, wait, don't go out that door. And then an instant later, a car crashes into this building. And
the worst driver in the world. They're
Yes.
like, oh, a building.
And this all basically happens, I feel like, within a day. Like,
Yeah.
You witness 2 car accidents in a day. So maybe your gift is causing car accidents, not predicting them.
Yeah, maybe you are a car magnet.
Yes.
Cars are drawn to you.
Yes. I had summary ideas, and then I forgot them.
Okay, don't worry.
I am worried.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there together, okay?
Well, thank you. You're holding my hand as you're saying that. I appreciate it.
We're going to get through this. Randuxel.
All right. Well, beware and warning and welcome everyone to Choose Your Own Book Club. This is a podcast all about the Choose Your Own Adventure books.
It sure is.
And just having fun.
Just,
you know?
Just goofing. Just straight
Just riffing.
being alive.
That's what these books are all about. Embracing life because it's going to end so quickly.
The end.
The end.
Embracing life and death.
Wow. You can always tell when we do 2 episodes at once because the intro of the second one is always like, well, what do we talk about now?
Well, let's talk about depression.
Do you have any plans for summer? Just in general.
No, I don't plan for things. Listen, like as a librarian, especially like when you're working in like programming, right? We plan as a job. Our job is to plan stuff.
Right.
And so in my life, I want to plan nothing.
That is true, yeah.
I do not want to plan anything. So when people are like, what are you doing this weekend? I'm like,
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
I don't want to do anything or plan anything. And also, as someone who has like a chronic health condition, it's hard for me to know how I'm going to be like feeling. So I just don't plan because it's like, well, I just go with the flow, baby. I go where the synthesizer takes me. Meep boop.
Oots. Go to the store. Oots.
I don't go to the store.
Fair enough.
I can't walk down aisles, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's really tough for me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I had to like learn a special technique to be able to like walk down like the stacks to be able to do that. So.
Is it like a vertigo thing or is it a... Oh, okay. And so you've always had that or is this more of recent?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's fun.
Doesn't sound like it, no.
No, it's what it is it's like about resilience, you know? Like,
of course.
It's like fascinating to figure out like more about like how the human brain works and stuff because that's what I've basically had to become like a pocket expert on over the last like couple of years is like what does this like soft wet meat thing in my skull do? Yeah. It's meat that's electrified. Like how does it move me? Why is it weird for me?
Yeah.
You know? And so it's really fascinating. So, you know, it's just interesting because like
well, I think just to kind of bring it back to the books, like it's sometimes this life just gives you choices.
Yeah.
And you didn't want them.
No.
But you gotta pick.
Exactly.
And so that's
and I always pick the adventure option.
Right. And that's even when things aren't looking the best, that's kind of what you got to do. And that's, I don't know, maybe kind of what these books are about a little bit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I think it just like, I mean, the way that I choose in Choose Your Own Adventure books is also the way that I've like approached having a chronic health condition. It's like people are always like, wow, I can't believe you like keep doing stuff and keep going on. It must be so hard. And I'm like, it is so hard, but what's the alternative?
Right.
You know?
Uh-huh.
So it's like you just have to do stuff.
Right.
Otherwise, you do nothing. Like, I can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not built that way. So that's why I picked the path that's like, yeah, of course I'm going to chase this weird swamp monster into the enchanted forest. Why would I not?
Well, I mean, thank you for sharing that, Abby. That was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's no, don't shrug. That was. It's also kind of partially why I wanted to do this podcast was because like I'm very introverted, and it's just kind of like sometimes I have to force myself to not be, and so just to kind of force myself to have conversations and be social and have fun, and so just kind of choosing. It's obviously not your struggle, or it's not the same as your struggle, but it's just.
It's all part of it,
Yeah.
though. Like everyone has their own like thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's not like a contest.
Of course, yes.
It's not like a contest to see whose thing is like worse, right? Everyone's thing is equally important,
Sure.
and we're all like capable of working through those things and capable of supporting each other through those things too. So that's why I think it's great that we have strong friendships that we can use to like bolster ourselves. So.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that's a tear.
Little tears.
I don't know if we introduced ourselves. My name is Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name's Abby. I'm also a librarian.
And so, in these books, or in this podcast, we're just getting by. And so, this is a book about. This is a podcast all about these amazing books, and just our friendship.
Yeah.
We're talking Phantom Submarine, number 26.
Oh boy, are we ever.
And this one's by Richard Brightfield, who did The Pyramids.
Yeah.
Secret of the Pyramids.
Secret of the Pyramids.
This is his second one.
Spoiler alert.
It's kind of
also aliens.
Yep, it's definitely on that level. Let's get into this one right away.
Oh gosh.
So with our favorite segment, Choose Your Own Summary. So,
do you have ESP?
I'm thinking of some options, Abby.
I'm thinking of some options because you're going to do the 60-second summary this time. Peter, I have 2 options.
Oh, do you really? Oh, no. Yes. Oh, no.
I had this idea the other day and I was
What?
Peter is dying right now.
Oh, no. This is not good.
He is visibly hating life at this very moment. Peter.
Oh, boy. All right.
You're going to summarize this book, but you have to choose how you're going to do it.
I got so nervous. Why are you doing this? Oh, no.
Option 1. There's a couple different characters in here.
Sure.
One of the characters is Dr. Thurston.
Uh-huh.
She is like the ESP doctor.
Yes.
That you encounter in here. So you have to summarize it in character as Dr. Thurston.
I don't remember who this is.
So that's option number 1.
Sure.
Option number 2 is that you have to summarize it while pretending that you are Kelsey Grammer's character from that one submarine movie that he was in.
Periscope Down?
Periscope
I've never seen that. I just know the title. This is awful. Those are both bad choices.
You have to choose.
Well, I guess I'm going to be Kelsey Grammer. Why? Because it's a submarine? That's the only reason?
Yes.
Jeez, Abby.
Well, my other idea was, have you ever seen the SpongeBob episode with Man Ray? He's
yes.
The evil Man Ray character. You could do him too.
No,
I'll give you a third option.
No, I'll be Kelsey Grammer, I suppose. We are never doing this again. All right.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
60 seconds starts now.
Oh, I'm Kelsey Grammer, and this is how I'm trying to get into character. So I'm a child, Niles, and I love Merlot, and and my father gets into an accident, don't you know? Oh boy, it's so British.
20 seconds.
And oh god, and so all of a sudden these mysterious men, they come to my door and say, "Oh, you have ESP, don't you know?" I say, "Oh, perhaps I'll go with you, perhaps I won't." I'm Kelsey Grammer still. And so And so I have to go into a submarine, of all places, wouldn't you know? And so, because, of course, that there's boats and they're being mysteriously shanghaied by a mysterious force. And so I'm using my ESP to go to different places and to find out where they might be. Kelsey Grammer. No. So I have to recenter a little bit because I was so nervous.
I ruined Peter's life by making him do the 60-second summary.
So wait, did you have that planned the whole time, or did you just because I didn't necessarily have anything planned?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had that idea.
Oh, okay.
The whole time.
All right.
I was going to tell you that I was going to do it, and then I thought it would be better if I surprised you.
Yeah, because I would have been super nervous if you told me.
Well, and I was testing if you had ESP.
Oh. Were you actually thinking the whole time, trying to?
Well, yeah, I was thinking about it.
Huh.
I was trying to test if you had ESP because if you did have ESP, you would have seen that coming.
Well, I don't, so.
And this book is about having ESP and seeing bad things coming, so you would have seen that coming.
It is a bad thing, so let's get into this book. This one, we were kind of talking before the podcast that we got two bangers back to back.
Oh, yeah.
This one isn't as good as Ant People, but this one's still crazy. This one's still pretty good.
This one is also crazy. Mm-hmm. It's very wild, very unpredictable.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it is late afternoon, just about the time your father is due home from work. And you are sitting in the living room reading a book when the pages begin to blur. Your head begins to buzz. Strange images swirl before your eyes, and there is a loud bang outside of your window. Mm-hmm. And so you basically, your father got into a car accident. You kind of saw it coming.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, real quick, this is illustrated by Ron Jones. And is Ron Jones the illustrator we don't like? I don't remember.
No, he's not the one that we don't like.
So I think this might be a new illustrator, Ron Jones.
Yeah.
And oh boy, these illustrations get really weird and just really fast.
Yeah, they're not bad. Like the guy who we don't really like is the one who makes people look like potatoes and stuff.
So this is very abstract and weird, and especially this picture right here.
Yeah.
So anyway, the illustrations don't help at all. Sometimes, it's always good to have just nice illustrations, obviously. You see this car crash coming before it happens. Instantly, you see a helicopter in your mind.
Yes.
And it is some government agents. They're coming. They're coming to see you. And so basically, it's Professor Conroy and other men are here to see you. You go into the living room in your house, and they say, "We're sorry to bother you, but we have an urgent matter. We work for a special government agency. Some time ago, we alerted all of the ESP researchers to be on the lookout for especially gifted subjects." So it's kind of like a Cerebro X-Men situation where someone is looking for people with ESP, and they, for some reason, even though this is the first instance of your ESP, they tracked you down and found you.
Yeah. They were like, oh, this is the guy. This is the kid.
Right. So it's kind of your first real choice is if you agree to take the tests or not. If you don't agree to take the tests, it ends right away.
Immediately.
Because one of the people is like, oh, well, we're going to force you to take the test. And then the other agents are like, whoa, cool down. And then they're like, hey, well, if you ever change your mind, let us know. And then you never do. And then book ends.
Yeah. Not very exciting.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was a very odd choice to begin with.
Right. So you really have to take the test. Mm-hmm. So you go, and they introduce you to Dr. Thurston. And immediately I was like, is it going to be Dr. Nero Vivaldi? No. I was disappointed.
Right. I don't think we ever see Vivaldi again.
I know. I was sad. But Dr. Greta Thurston.
Mm-hmm. She is a doctor of ESP.
Yeah.
And she
which is a real thing, I guess, in this book.
And in life. Because I clearly saw that coming, that you were going to do that switcheroo on me.
Right? I would love to get my doctorate in ESP.
Ask your doctor if ESP is right for you.
Randoxel.
So this doctor tests you, and you do okay on these tests, but not great.
Though.
Yes. So the doctor's like, I don't know, you probably don't have the best ESP. And then she starts to leave the room, and you're like, wait, don't go out that door. And then an instant later, a car crashes into this building. And
the worst driver in the world. They're
Yes.
like, oh, a building.
And this all basically happens, I feel like, within a day. Like,
Yeah.
You witness 2 car accidents in a day. So maybe your gift is causing car accidents, not predicting them.
Yeah, maybe you are a car magnet.
Yes.
Cars are drawn to you.
Yes. And so then the doctor's like, oh my goodness, this person does have ESP. It's just not super honed,
Yeah.
which is going to play into the book a little bit later, but you do have some sort of ESP gifts. And so then from there, you are transported onto this special submarine.
Right, but they also say, like, you are exactly the person we've been looking for. You're like the special ESP person.
Yes.
Which I'm like, I predicted like 2 things. And you think I'm the special one that you've all been looking for? This is kind of silly.
Well, yeah, they clearly have people that can, like, their ESP is so good that they can find other people that have ESP.
Yeah.
But no, it's you. You have to go on this.
You, this small child who has had ESP for like 3 days. You go.
Uh-huh. And also your father was in a car accident, so.
He's fine. I'm sure he's okay. Go.
So you go out to this special craft. And again, there's another choice right away. You can embark right away, or you can decide to take your time. If you decide to take your time,
Yeah,
the
think
book
it
ends
over.
right away, which again, why even make that a choice?
Right. It's a non-choice then. It's just the end of the book then.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
So yeah, you go out onto the ship, and the submarine basically looks like a big manta ray.
Yeah, that's why I was going to have you do the Man Ray voice. It's a research ship, but it has missiles.
Yeah, missiles and torpedoes. They're very specific about
Yeah,
that.
man.
But it's also it's a submarine, and it's a big manta ray. I don't think that's necessarily the best vessel to use.
It's not very incognito
Uh-huh.
at all. You're like, we're going to go out there, we're going to research, we're going to be really quiet and silent in this giant ship.
That's as wide as it is long.
Yes.
Which is going to play into it because you get stuck because your ship's too big.
Way too big. Great engineering. We put millions and billions of dollars into making this ship look cool as hell. Not very practical.
Yeah, you go onto this ship and you set sail. Sail.
Sailing takes me away where I always.
And then we're getting underway. So the captain is Hornbolt.
Yep.
And so they finally explain what the mission is. We're getting underway. This wide underwater tunnel is carved out of a solid rock. It leads to the Puget Sound a few miles away, which empties into the Pacific. Whoever or whatever is preying on our ships seems to keep a close watch on our ports and shipyards. Many new ships have disappeared only a few miles away after being launched. This is why we are being so careful this time. So it's a research ship, but it's also kind of like a spy ship,
Yeah.
also kind of an attack ship.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like pick a lane ship, like
Right.
like what are you doing here?
Right. I feel like you should just try to be really good at one thing instead of like mediocre at 4 things.
Exactly.
You know? But they're like, as soon as you get out there, they're like, hey, we're going to put you in this real dark room that's like quiet. And then you need to tell us if we're going north or south. Okay? Okay, bud? And you're like, what? I don't have that kind of ESP.
So they explain the mission to you, and you say, I still don't understand where I come in. And I was like, me too, book. I don't. Where are you going with this?
Exactly.
And so they say the ship has the most advanced electronic gear developed, but it is not enough. The electronic sensors of the other ships apparently failed. We are depending on your ESP abilities to give us an extra warning of danger. In addition, you will be called upon to make some crucial decisions that depend on your special psychic ability. So you are not only making like tactical decisions, you are just making directional decisions too.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, also those other ships that like are like the ones that are stealing these ships or whatever, also have the ability to like turn off the mechanics of the ships that they're sealing. So like also you're going to have to use your ESP to like move this submarine. You're like, again, I don't have that kind. That's not what I do. I just see when there's an accident coming.
Yes,
Like,
or maybe cause them.
Like, Bud, are you going to pee your pants? I kind of see something. Got to go to the bathroom? Close your eyes and try to sense the location.
So you even say, that's quite a lot to expect from me.
Right.
I don't really know if I can do it.
I'm 10.
And the captain says, don't worry about that. As soon as we reach the open sea, you'll start your training. So
You haven't even been trained.
Exactly. So you're on the mission, and it's like, don't worry, we'll train you for a couple hours. It reminds me.
We're going to show you one YouTube video.
We bring up Futurama all the time. And it reminds me of the Futurama episode where I think they invade a planet. And President Nixon says, let's go into the battle we've been training all afternoon for. And then so from here, you make your first real choice.
Yeah, because up until
that
here,
branches
we're
out.
just flipping back and forth.
Yes, exactly. This is exactly how it's phrased in the book. If your ESP is telling you to go north towards the Arctic, turn to page 42. If your ESP is telling you to go south towards the South Pacific, turn to page 20.
Yeah.
And so I feel this was kind of a missed opportunity a little bit, because I like the idea of like having ESP, but I wish, because the pictures are so weird in this book anyway, I wish it was almost like there was pictures of like, hey, here's what's in your head, this picture. And it's like, based on this, what do you want to do?
I know, because then I was like, okay, what I'm actually going to do is close my eyes and like try to figure out where I should go. And I used my own internal ESP, my intuition.
So let's go to first run-throughs. What did you do right away?
I went to the Arctic.
I did too.
Oh, good. We have the same intuition. When we get there, it's like, okay, I'm seeing like strange jagged shapes. It's kind of chilly. I think it could be icebergs. Let's go north. So you're going north, and they're like, how far do you think we should go? And you're like, I don't know. Let's just like go. Let's just drive. I just want to drive. Like, I don't know how far. Let's just drive. So you go, and then they're like, okay, if we keep going, we're going to hit the Bering Strait, and then we're going to hit the North Pole. We're going to go as far as we can. You sure we're going the right way? And you're like, yeah. We're fine. So you go through the Bering Strait. The sub goes through this like polar ice pack, and then as you're going on, like something is wrong. There's like the seabed is getting narrower and narrower. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry.
So it could possibly trap the ship because your ship is huge for no reason.
It's gigantic. We could either try to like blast through the ice with torpedoes, or we could drill a hole to the surface.
So what did you do?
I drilled a hole to the surface.
Oh, okay. So this is where we depart.
Because I was like, I feel like blasting with torpedoes, they're just going to like ricochet off the ice and hit me. So no thank you. I can tell you that without using my ESP. and so we go up to the surface. We have like a ground to satellite emergency communication thing. So we go up there, we set up that stuff, me and Hornbolt. As we're setting up, we notice bright lights in the darkness not far away. It's like, oh my gosh, is that more ships? Is that the Aurora Borealis? What is it? And Hornbolt goes, I'll let you decide what we should do. And it's like, why? You are the captain of the ship.
Yes.
And an adult. You
and
decide.
You clearly know what the ship is capable of and not capable of. You need to make some decisions here.
Exactly. But I decide to go explore the light because I love adventure. So he's like, all right, after you. So we go, we're trudging closer. As we get closer, the wind begins to sound like a huge organ. It's uncanny. You could swear it was playing Bach, which is just like the weirdest thing.
See, I didn't get this one at all. So.
Oh my God. It's wild. So yeah, then the light itself begins to grow and expand, and then it takes the form of a cathedral-like structure of ice. It's a crescent shape with a curve of the back, and then it's like a huge castle. And you get up there. There's a long staircase. We stop, and a woman in long robes that change colors like the aurora borealis comes out of this like glowing palace.
Sure.
And she's like, when you return to your ship, all will be well. And then she vanishes, and so does the ice cathedral, and we're like,
what?
Hey.
Uh-huh.
And then we go back. Higby's like, weirdest thing just happened. Everything is fine down here, so come back. And so we go down, and all of like the ice pack that was like trapping us in is gone. We just go back out of the North Pole.
Okay.
And it's like, you have many adventures in the weeks and months ahead, but that vision in the Arctic will always haunt you.
Interesting.
The end.
So you never find ships with that one?
No.
Okay.
Or anything. Just this weird lady in the North Pole.
That's
like,
an odd first one.
Yeah.
So did you do torpedoes at all?
No.
Oh,
but I know what
Abby.
happens when you do the torpedoes because my son did it and he told me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I basically I start off like the same as you,
Yeah.
but I do torpedoes. And so yeah, you make a big hole, and it's basically like, hey, we can try to squeeze through this hole because we're a huge ship for no reason, and we can try to escape now, or we can go out and explore. And so I'm just like, well, I'm going to go out and explore. You go out and explore, and you see just a big ship, like a big galleon ship, like a 1800s ship.
Okay.
So you from here you can scuba dive, and Hornbolt is like, hey, I should probably hang out here by myself, so you're going to scuba dive by yourself, or I can come with you. And if he goes with you, it automatically bookends because there's like an invisible monster that kills you. So yeah, you go out by yourself to this ship. So yeah, you make your way down a short corridor and into a large cabin. Again in this galleon. And so then you hear a voice, and it says, "So you took 100 years to find me," says the figure. "And what news of me crew? Did they make it back?" And so it's a ghost that talks to you, and his name is the skipper.
What?
And so yeah, the skipper was the captain of this vessel, and his crew is gone. And then so from there, you go back to your ship with Hornbolt,
Oh my God.
but the ghost follows you. And so the ghost follows you, and then so the ghost is still talking to you, and then Hornbolt is like, "Who are you talking to? There's no one else here." And then so the skipper is like trying to make decisions for you, and so you can either like follow along with what the ghost captain says, or you can trust like kind of Hornbolt or your own intuition. And so this branch just keeps going and going and going.
Me and my ghost buddy.
If you don't follow the ghost advice, the book auto ends.
Oh my God.
If you keep following his advice, you get captured, and and your vessel kind of starts to disappear around you. And then when you reappear, you are cornered by aliens.
Oh my God.
And so they are basically crab people.
Crab people.
And then so from there, you basically have a choice. So he says the crab person says, "My name is Boron. I'm from the planet Orbalt. I'm in charge of the Orbanian outpost here on your miserable planet. And we have many uses for your earthlings. We find it amusing to give you a choice of your fate. So you can either be a pet on Orbalt, or you can work in the mines that they have somewhere on Earth."
Oh, I would be a pet.
And while this is happening, your ghost buddy, he just vanishes. He ghosts you.
How rude.
You can choose to be in the mines, but if you choose to be a pet,
Yeah, that's what I would do.
all of a sudden,
My pets have it easy.
your ghost buddy, he's like, "Arg, I know how to work the controls now." And so he's kind of like flipping random switches
Oh my God.
of the Orbalt's ship.
Coming back.
All of a sudden, like these crab people scatter around, and there's a better picture of them.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
And so yeah, there's
Why do they have
lobsters.
human legs, though.
They have lobsters and like human legs and like tights. So it looks like they're about to do jazz.
It looks like a theater production.
That's exactly what it looks like. They're about to do some kicks.
Oh God. Oh, no.
And then so the skipper kind of saves you, and basically what you do is you go back to the submarine, and you go to Alaska because the skipper thinks that some of like the descendants of his crew are in Alaska because that's where like some of them maybe ended up. So you kind of like you transport your ghost buddy to Alaska to maybe find survivors.
But what would he do then?
I don't know. Maybe find some closure. That's the story. That's
He's
the end.
like, "Arr, I just want to tell their kids that I feel bad about taking them up there.
But I saved this random kid from lobster people. Her.
So I'm redeemed or whatever. I can move on with me afterlife. And I would like to see a moose."
So basically what's happening is the ships are being disappeared by sea people. Oh, did you not get this at all?
No, I have.
Oh, okay. You gave me a face.
Different thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm just making the face.
Okay. These random ships are getting disappeared by sea peoples, and there's different sea peoples.
Yeah.
One of them being the Urbolts, the crab people.
Mm-hmm.
There's different like species though.
Because if you do the South Pacific route, it's different.
Yes. Do you want to talk about that?
Sure. So in the beginning, both of us had chosen to go north.
Yes, to the Arctic.
To the Arctic, but you can also choose to go to the South Pacific instead. And when you go to the South Pacific, pretty much right away, you are like honing your ESP, and then it's like, oh man, we're like trapped. There's submarine thingies coming all around us. I could tell.
Yes.
I could feel it with my ESP. So you have to choose to take the
All
ship.
around me are familiar faces and worn out places.
It's true. Oh. So you have to...
I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad.
It is mostly just sad. You have to decide, are you going to take the ship to the surface, or are you going to dive the ship at the fastest possible speed and try to shake them off? Taylor Swift style. Shake them off, shake them off. So one of the ways you do it, you get like basically frozen and boarded by these people who are like, oh, hey, man, like now we're going to take you to our area, and we're going to, we need your help actually to like, people are trying to like kill us or whatever. And you are like, they don't seem very dangerous. I feel like we should help them. But Hornbolt is like, if you help them, we are betraying humanity.
Yes.
These are like underwater people who are basically capturing and killing people in submarines. So like, no, we shouldn't help them.
But, well, the people say that, oh, we've captured them, but we're going to let them go at some point.
We'll let them out. You are over-exaggerating.
Well, but you don't know that necessarily
That's
yet.
just what they're saying.
Yes, so keep going.
So you have to kind of decide if you're going to, like, go along with it or not. If you decide to go along, or if you decide not to go along with them, if you think that it would be betraying mankind, you're like, what you're saying sounds good, but I just don't trust you. And they're like, then we're going to have to keep our existence secret, and we're going to put you with the other captives. Sorry. So they put you in this huge underwater dome under the sea, and you're in this dome city.
Yes, this is a good one.
And it's like, a delegation from the captives of the underwater city soon comes to visit you. They are planning an escape attempt. You find out that they're always planning escape attempts, but none of them ever succeed.
At least it's something to do.
Yeah, it passes the time. The end. But you're like in an underwater aquarium with other, that's like air bubble.
But I think that also in that branch, too, if you do decide to trust them, they're like, okay, great. And then they slap, like, collars on you.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, well, what the heck? Like, you're kind of imprisoning us.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, it's fine. Now we can trust you. You can go anywhere you want under the water. And you're like, great. So you're stuck underwater. And, like, at some point, you're able to, like, get out. But it takes forever.
Yeah.
The end.
They basically, like, gaslight you.
Right.
So it's pretty wild. But yeah, you also, in that branch, if you like choose the opposite way, if you go up or down or whatever, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was if you go all the way down and then try to resurface. That was one of my favorite deaths. In that branch, where you're like diving or whatever, you know, you're under this in the south. If you dive the ship at the fastest possible speed to shake off those attackers, then you go into this whirlpool underwater, and then you're like stuck at the bottom of the ocean floor, and then you're like, okay, what am I going to do? Because they ask you, who are not a naval person whatsoever.
Again,
so,
you know nothing about the ship. Like,
you know
what it's
literally
capable
nothing
of.
about the ship, about oceans, about anything. You're a child. So if you decide it's better to raise the sub off the ocean bottom, you do that. You're like, I think we should try to lift the manta off the bottom.
I've seen Das Boot. I know this works out.
Right. And when I'm in the bathtub, like if you put something at the bottom of the tub and then you let go of it, it just goes poop right back up to the top. We'll be fine. So one end of the one end of the sub is stuck deep in the ocean floor, and the manta won't budge, even though Hornbolt has the ship's engine at full power. And then it pulls free and it shoots up diagonally. But then you're like, stop. Your ESP warns you too late that something bad is going to happen. Stop! Reverse engines or something! The manta crashes with full force into an overhanging cliff on the undersea canyon, splits apart, water rushes in, you try to hold your breath as long as you can. Only about 2 minutes.
Oof.
That's the best.
Rough.
That's the best ending death that I had.
There was one that was also grisly, like where you get captured by one of the ships that's capturing ships. And so Hornbolt is like, what do you want to do? Do you want to fire torpedoes now, or do you want to wait? And so I think if you wait, you can kind of try to like be diplomatic with the sea people. But if you like, no, fire torpedoes now.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of crazy because like you fire torpedoes and of course it backfires and your ship blows up and you kill everybody. But it kind of damages that parasite ship so much that it kind of can't like gobble up ships anymore. So you kind of by de facto save the day.
Great.
Exactly.
Yay.
Well, I mean, there's other things we didn't get to, but I think we covered.
Yeah, like the frogmen.
Yeah, so there's frog peoples, but again, like we said, there's different kind of like factions of the sea peoples, and they all basically kind of want the same thing. They want the pollution to stop. Yeah. And they want the ships to stop.
I mean, we all want the pollution to stop. Even peoples.
Right, exactly.
Even people.
So you either, basically, it's usually you get imprisoned or you kind of like figure it out.
I don't know what the Aurora Borealis lady wanted, though. I never figured that out.
There is one part where like you try to work together, and then all of a sudden like the sea people like ESPU, and all you and your crew people can think about is getting rid of nuclear waste in the oceans. Sweet. That's all you can think about.
I like that.
So yeah, this one I don't know if we necessarily covered all the endings as well as we usually do, but I think we got to the craziest ones. Yeah. The ones that were the most memorable. Yeah. What did you think of this one?
I thought this one was really fun.
I think so too.
I liked it a lot more than the other Richard Brightfield one.
Yes, definitely.
So of the two that we've read of his so far, this one was definitely my favorite.
I agree.
And really improved illustrations from the other one that we read.
Not really, though.
I mean, Ron Jones's illustrations are way better. Look at these frog people. Frog people. Look at them. I would chill with them.
Well, I think, like I said, I feel this book kind of missed the trick of like, because I like the ESP angle. I thought that was kind of interesting, but I wish there would have been like, hey, here's this picture that's in your head, and you actually like, you can actually see it. And from here, how do you decipher it? Does that mean you go north? Does that mean you go south? Right. Does that mean you fight? Does that mean not?
Yeah, that would have been a way to gamify it more.
Yes. That's what we liked about those original Packards was that like he always tried new things to put the game in the game books. Yeah. And so I wish they would have done that, just kind of took a risk, because again, the pictures aren't necessarily the best anyway. Right. Yeah, maybe like do some like Rorschachs. I thought would be kind of cool.
Why does this one look like my parents and they're yelling at each other?
Oh, no. Oh, no. But yeah, that was... I think that the ESP thing was interesting, but I don't know if it paid off, is all I'm saying. Yeah. But it was crazy, and it was fun.
Why does this one look like all my friends are going to the movies and they didn't invite me?
Oh, no.
They're like, I think this kid doesn't have ESP. He has clinical depression.
Oh, no. All right. Well, that was Phantom Submarine. I think this one was decent.
It was fun. Yeah.
I'd put it in the middle, I would say. I wouldn't put it towards I don't think it was bottom or top. I'd put it in the middle.
Yeah. It was very very interesting. It was wild that there was so many options that it could have been. I liked that was the case. I liked that it wasn't like, oh, there's just this one solution. So that was good about it.
Right. Let's get to our housekeeping. Make sure that you like and subscribe on the podcatcher of your choice. If you can review us 5 stars on either Apple Podcasts or Spotify, or if there's any other platform out there that we're not aware of. Again, this really helps the show grow a little bit because we're kind of a small show, but it's just things like that really, really help the show out, help it grow a little bit. And if you leave us a positive review, we will read it on the air.
It's true.
You can also email us at chooseyourownbookclubpodcast@gmail.com. And so if there's either books you're looking forward to, something that we missed in a previous book, you can email us. We'll read it on the show. Also, if you have artwork or if you have memes for the show, you can send that. And maybe we'll put it on our Instagram. So you can also follow us on Instagram. We post memes. We post pages from the books, so you can see some of the artwork. And you can also message us through there if that's easier. Contact the show that way if that helps. You can also find us on Redbubble. You can get a shirt with our really cool logo on it. And also sometimes we post other kind of fun things there too. Before we wrap it up, there is an email I want to read from Edward Packard himself. So just in case you don't know, I have been messaging Edward Packard every once in a while.
My grandpa.
Yes. And so I messaged him about Richard Brightfield because, as we discussed in a previous episode, Richard Brightfield was kind of Edward Packard's kind of...
like protege or something.
Yeah, I guess a protege, or kind of just like just kind of his default guy when he wanted someone to kind of take the reins on a book.
Yeah.
That he couldn't write. So here's what I wrote. Do you remember anything about Brightfield? Were you friends? You made it sound like you had more of a rapport with him than Montgomery. So in previous correspondence. And so he wrote back, I remember, again, this is word for word. I remember a lot about him, had lunch with him many times in New York and Florida over a 25-year period.
Aww.
Sorry, I don't have time to write all about him. Which I thought was like, that was very... I don't know. I thought that was just kind of a funny way to end an email.
I love it. He's so funny.
So I think that about does it. Do you know what the next book is?
Your mom's the next book.
My mom is the next book.
Choose your mom adventure.
Dumb.
Go where you want to go. I'm going to your mom's house. That's our new theme song.
The next book will be number 27, The Horror of High Ridge, which is a sequel to House of Danger. Written by Julius Goodman, who did Space Patrol.
Yeah.
So read along with us if you can. I know some people have been messaging us and saying, hey, I'm trying to read along when I can, which is so great. Read along if you can. I think that about covers it.
Yeah,
so,
I am so excited for next book.
Because, House of Danger was pretty good, so I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, it was a wild one.
So, my name is Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name is Abby. I'm also a librarian.
This has been Choose Your Own Book Club. We'll see you next time.